That's my pet peeve.
People duck up that way.
Yard sale signs, people. I don't care about your address. I'm not from here. I'm cruising through town. I need arrows. Make them big arrows, too.
Yeah.
I don't care if you cut the f***ing sign as an arrow. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Susquehanna Picker. My name is Justin, the Susquehanna Picker. Great episode on tap for you today. About a week ago, I met up with Matt, the Lehigh Valley Trash Panda. Check him out on YouTube. I will have his information in the video. Great guy. He specializes more into music and CDs and vinyl and vintage t-shirts and stuff like that. I don't specialize in anything. I just buy and resell. So we had a great conversation in the car while we were out picking. We hit a church flea market type sale. Then we hit a big neighborhood sale as well. So stay tuned. Check out the video. Great content. Great conversation. It's just two pickers doing what we both love. Picking.
What's this? What do they have? I didn't look at the ad for this church sale.
I went to a church sale somewhere up in here before one year. It was like a little fairgrounds next to the church. I did really good at it. Did very good at it. I don't know if this is it or not.
Yeah, I gotta.
Surprised. I do very good at trailer parks. People are like, I'm not going there. But like,
I'll tell you. Listen,
get a lot of good finds out of trailer parks.
I'll tell you one thing about trailer parks. People who live in trailer parks, not everyone, a lot of them don't throw stuff away.
Yeah.
So they have all this stuff they've been collecting for years, and mobile homes tend to not be very spacious, and at a certain point, something's got to go.
Yep.
So they'll have these sales, and it's like a time machine. Like the further back in the pile you go, that's just. Yeah, I mean, I like doing. I like trailer parks a lot, actually. I must be crazy. I'm like I wouldn't hate living in one.
At the end of the day, those people don't have a mortgage. Mm-hmm. Utilities are pretty cheap, and they're just paying us a small lot rent, so they have money to burn if they're working. I mean, obviously, you have exceptions.
You have a lot of retarees that live in them.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, you're good. You don't have a mortgage. Your stuff's paid off. You don't have that big bills like everybody else does. Yeah, I used to pan it down. I pan it up because I'm trying to get more people interaction. Seems like people. Yes.
Usually when I do videos, desktop and cup, I just use my phone.
635. That's old Transformers.
Oh wow. That one is. I don't remember that one. That's definitely old though. It doesn't look like it's complete.
But it's not metal though.
Not at all. It's not complete.
No.
I think that's the Optimus Prime. I think that's like his ultimate armor form.
What's in there? A couple half decent records.
Did you know that that shot right there, Morrison Hotel, was they sort of did that without permission?
Huh.
Like they walked in there, got the picture, like the guy said no. Pretty cool. And this nearly caused a like some sort of like police incident or whatever, because the pig got loose and it was just flying around.
Let's see what else is floating around. Good morning. What are you asking on your big mugs?
Just 5.
5.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They're like put together dinosaurs. I
was looking at the books.
Oh, okay.
Always look at the books for my boy.
More somewhere over there. Keeping my way through this.
gonna have a nice day today.
Yes, I'm very excited. $1?
$1 a piece?
Yeah.
I'll take those two.
Excellent.
I might swing back for them though.
Okay, yep.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Might be a
Want
whole.
a bag or something?
If you have a bag, it'd be great. How much are your movies and games?
DVDs are $1 each, unless they're the box sets. Games. I don't know, making an offer. They were my sister-in-law. I don't even know if she has the systems anymore. I have Disney and Infinity stuff over here if you're interested in anything like that. This has like the little guys, the platform, the game.
Okay.
For
Wii U.
Wii U. What was that?
What did you say the movies were?
$1. They're all DVDs except one Blu-ray that I don't know, came out of nowhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 10 for that little stack.
Sounds good.
I'll just use the same bag. How's that?
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Put them off.
Jack Skeleton, the Hulk, the Flash.
You can open it if you want. I just
Thor.
was trying to keep it all together. They like showed up at my house with like a random bag of stuff.
I'd do 10 on it. That'd be my
Yep,
best though.
that's
Okay.
excellent. My 15-year-old nephew will be very excited.
Mitch is the guy at work that sets all this up.
Well, you're not supposed to.
I guess. I don't
So
know.
good with him boys. What's going on, dude?
Chilly this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Happy this guy talked me into bringing a coat up here.
I'm from Harrisburg. We're hitting a couple big sales out here today, and it's like I better bring a sweatshirt.
it's a lettuce keeper.
I was about to say, I thought it was lettuce. Has the thing inside there, huh? Is that the celery one, or that looks too thin to be the celery, huh?
That's a little small, but it is the first celery one they came out with.
What are you asking for your Tupperware?
I don't know. Do you want both pieces?
Possibly.
Well, give me $2 for the both pieces.
I'll do that. Got my Tupperware. I sell it, man. I sell it. They're not lying when he says.
Not that I want to be morbid, but like I would just love it if Kevin's tombstone was made of Tupperware. Or he keeps his ashes in a Tupperware.
That lettuce, the lettuce bowl with the insert in there, I've sold 100 of them for 10 to 15 bucks a pop. That feels empty. What do we got? I'm all over the board. I don't specialize in nothing.
Well, see, now I got my safe buy, my safe pick that I know I'm going to be a little bit more expected. Is there anything over that way that you saw?
Nah. The field. There are still some people setting up over there in the field.
Oh God, that's
That clock.
why that thing
they had
was
the
gonna
bird
take
clock.
me away.
That's just about as bad as the train clock.
I had it and I thought it was so cute. And then after the first week, it's not cute anymore.
If you do 5 apiece, I'd take both of them.
No, not yet. But thank you.
Yeah. I was 15 for both. That'd be my best. Even later, that'd be.
Okay, that would do.
Yeah, my feet are huge.
Yeah, my husband's a 13 extra wide. And then he lets those freaking things lay in the middle of the floor. And I come through in the dark and it's like, ow, ow, ow. I stubbed my toe again on that. that
I got
thing.
those. I got like Michael Phelps. Like they're narrow at the heel and then they go wide. So it's like I paddle like crazy.
No, his are, and then wear those heavy like hiking boot things and leave them in the middle of the floor.
I'll do the container set for $2.
Is it 2?
Yep.
Oh,
I got. Yes, it is. I got the talking one online right now. Yeah, over there I got 2 DS games, 2 Christmas. I've sold the hell out of these. Mr. Christmas is always good. But
Yeah, I finally got rid of a Christmas item this week. I was so happy.
I get 25 to 30, about $29.99 are best offers off those all day long. So I got them 2 for 15. 2 cast iron skillets for the flea market because I know I'm going here in the next month. Hey, do you watch Graham and Pops?
Every now and then, yeah.
The microwave Tupperware. They said it's very good. It's $1. I'm taking a stab at it.
Nice. I have my I still have my potential pile. I'm not calling it my death pile anymore. It's my potential pile. But did a lot of organizing and everything, and
I hate the death pile term. Because, for some people for sure, but like if you look at like Mike, the death pile picker, this one video tours his place, and like, well, that's not a death pile. That's inventory.
Yeah.
He's sitting on thousands upon thousands of dollars. It's good stuff.
Right.
Like it's just I get it. It's not death pile. It's not like you had it, you took a chance on it, it's worth crap, or you listed it and didn't sell a couple times.
Right. I guess redefine a death pile shouldn't necessarily be the stuff you bought that you didn't list. It should be stuff that you bought, looked up, and realized, this really isn't worth what I thought it was, and you put it aside because you're not going to take this. I've only been doing this steadily for a year. This is my 1 year anniversary. This is my 1 year anniversary of doing reselling, like as a little bit more of a serious effort. I had T-shirts I put on Depop like 5 years ago that I just had them there. They were like old closet stuff that I just wanted to get rid of.
Doing this. So my brother-in-law, he was doing it for a while. He got me into it because we needed extra money because we were expecting a child. We planned on it.
Right.
Like, that's extra money.
But kids are expensive.
Exactly. So I was like, well, teach me the ways, Joseph. And then, sure enough, you get addicted. You get addicted to that money. Like
it's not necessarily the money, although I love it when I get a sale. I love it when I've done all the work. It's listed, whatever. At this point, it's just maintaining a listing or whatever, or keeping up this, the steady, list a few items a day. I'm not obsessive about it, but it's nice when I'm sitting there and I hear my phone just going cha-ching,
Yes.
cha-ching, and my husband's looking at me like, damn. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I sold that for $100. That's pretty cool. He was doing reselling before me. We wanted to open a record store. Like 10 years ago, we wanted to do a brick and mortar record store. That was our dream, because we're both 80s retro geeks, and we just I'm into more metal and rock, and he was more into the first wave of alternative and college radio in the 80s. And between the two of us, we have a really nice span of musical knowledge and sphere of what we like. We're like, we should just open a record store. We were looking at in New Hope, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's money. You shouldn't open a record store. Hey, $5,000 a month rent. Here, you do that. So we didn't start off obviously with an actual store. We started selling online, and I would buy stuff off of Craigslist or whatever, and he would clean it, list it on Discogs. Discogs is it's the niche music site for people that resell vinyl. So when I do comps, I'll do Discog comps along with eBay comps.
Okay.
Because people who know what they're looking for record-wise they're gonna check Discogs. eBay, maybe they won't so much, but you can usually get a little bit more on eBay from what I've found. But if they're Discogs literate, then they're gonna be like, yeah, you're probably asking $20 more for it than you would on Discogs. Sure, not a problem. But he's been doing that for 10 years, and he's tired of it. He's like, I don't get any joy out of this. He doesn't go record hunting anymore. He doesn't really bother listing stuff anymore. So in November of this year, I'm basically going to buy all of his inventory off of him. I'm going to buy his Discog store, and I'm just going to incorporate it all into my stuff. So it still stays within us, but instead of him listing it and getting all the money from it, it's going to go into my business now. But we've been into records for a very long time. So that's kind of the first thing I go to whenever I go to a yard sale or anything like that, or flea market, where the record's at. Because there's still money in it. It's a trend, right? I mean, yeah, it's not as trendy as it was, and people are asking more than what they're worth. If you go on Facebook Marketplace and see people are selling beat up copies of Boston records for $10, it's that's not worth $10. But what I found right there, definitely worth what I paid. In spades. I'm not complaining. But I also like a lot of I like a lot of stuff that doesn't really have some of the stuff I sell, the DVDs and stuff. They don't really get me a lot. I buy them dirt cheap, but I'm only selling them between $5 and $10. But it's nice to have the occasion just to keep the sales going.
Yeah.
So there's people that are split on that. When I listening to Dave talked about, well, I'm not listing anything that's going to bring me less than $15. So that's one way. And then Mountain Man's selling little knickknacks for $3. So I don't know. I'd rather have a sale here and there and not be worth much than have no sales.
Yeah, I have a lot of small stuff that I stockpile for the winter. I don't care if that just keeps it going through the winter. Get excited over $7.
It's disheartening for me if I go because again, I'm not trying to get. This isn't my full-time thing, so I list when I have time. I do it when I have time, and I don't want to I don't want it to become necessarily a job that I don't like. You know what I mean? It's a hobby. I have a job, hours a week for me, and then when I'm home, I'm tired. So I got to make sure I have the spoons to do it.
See, I would love to list 5 things, 10 things a day. I don't right now. I work at a university, so the students, Monday's first day of class. I do landscaping, and it's hot. I come home, I get a shower. It's just I'm just trying to hydrate and just relax. I don't want to go upstairs to the office, and I will go upstairs to pack. But I was I don't want to sit up there and list 10 things. I can't do it today. If it get pushed off, it's not going nowhere. Yeah, I mean, I need the stuff. We're in Pennsylvania, so come November, the sourcing pretty much for me ceases. I don't go to I don't do the thrifting thing. I'll stop in, but I don't make it a point to.
I do the thrifting, but I don't expect anything. I don't. That record buy that I had a few months ago was the best record buy that I've had in my entire life. I mean, somebody had to have dropped the ball big time at Goodwill to put out like most of the Cure's discography from 85 and before, a bunch of like 90s alt records that were just worth like $100 a piece for $3 a pop, and I spent like $70 on that and $63 on that whole lot. And so far, I still have 2 records left that are listed.
That's a horrible place for a sign.
Yeah, well, we're also looking into the sun too.
Well, it was back there, but the arrows were like if you're coming off that other side street.
Oh, okay.
It's like, well, you should have a freaking right-hand turn arrow. Like,
Yeah.
that's my pet peeve.
People took up that way.
Yard sale signs, people. I don't care about your address. I'm not from here. I'm cruising through town. I need arrows. Make them big arrows, too.
Matthew, dump this in the matchbox box. Please.
No, you can't see. Yeah, I had the octopus from. You want these? All right, I'll get them. All right.
How much on a penguin and a Christmas tree?
$8.
Do 5?
For now.
I don't know. I'll give you 8.
Oh.
I just got back from them. I'm like a fanatic about it. Like, I've been watching like crazy.
Oh,
So,
do you live around town?
right there. Right down there.
Oh, down there? What's your
Yeah.
name?
Well,
Oh my gosh, Will! Holy cow, I know you're in high school. I haven't seen you in such a long
yeah.
time.
I guess I stopped taking the bus. I haven't seen you guys either.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah. What grade are you going to?
12th grade, I'm going to be senior this year. So.
Congratulations.
Well, listen, if she does decide to part with some, we'll come knock on your door.
Yeah,
If I-
alright, yeah.
if
I'm obsessed with them right
Okay.
now. So,
do you do Pokemon Go and everything?
yeah, I play it all now.
Yeah.
I got back into it. So, let me know. I'll
She's
be
not
there.
hard. I will, sir.
Alright.
All right, you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, honey.
Lego set.
$10.
Bucks.
No?
Give it 10.
I have 2 5s.
That works.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pre-owned. How much are your bracket mounts for the speakers?
Okay, I want 10 for this. But you can have it all for 10 if you like.
I'll
Those
do that all for 10. That's,
Okay, those are more. The others are still on the wall. Should come down at some point. You know, with the new TVs, it sounds so good. You
Yeah.
don't even need the surround.
I would do 20 on that just because the spring's a little loose and there's a lot of cleaning that has to go into that.
Okay, and there are cartridges
But,
in
yeah, I
there.
saw at least one cartridge, but if you're willing to do 20, I'll do that on that.
I was surprised to find that. I mean, my husband passed away, and I've been just going through all of this, and I didn't know we had a BB gun.
20,
You probably hit it, so I wouldn't use it on him.
$30.
Okay, so what did I say?
20 and 10.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So I just need,
You need change.
yep, just 10 back.
Would help if the video was on. The video's recording. Lehigh Valley Trash Panda, Susquehanna picker, and we had a great day. It's about 10 in the morning. We've been out since 7, driving all around, getting all sweaty and finding some deals. That's what we did.
Got a van full of stuff.
A van full of stuff, and I have to somehow sneak this into my house because my husband's gonna kill me. He's like, no, why I stop? But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Catch you later.
See ya.